Mysterious people are more attractive, it's a fact. So here's how to be more mysterious. 1. Be less reactive and remain calm. Those who are easily pushed off tilt are unconfident. 2. Listen more than you speak. Do this by asking engaging questions and then follow up with more questions on the last thing they said. 3. Don't always be available. Have priorities and stick to them. 4. Follow me. Learn these tips and don't tell anyone where you learnt them from.
Hey Rych Babes, today we're going to be talking about the art of being mysterious and why not sharing can actually make you more attractive. In this world where everyone is constantly sharing everything, every detail about their lives, like holding back a little bit or maybe even a lot can make you stand out in the best way. So first off, being mysterious creates some type of curiosity towards others. When you don't lay all your cards on the table, people become curious about you. They want to know more. They want to know your secrets. They want to know everything about you, especially when you out here looking good in these streets and you're just sitting down and just observing and being quiet. And people are looking at you and asking who's that woman and they don't know nothing about you, baby, people are going to become more interested than you think. So let's get into this video and I'll come back with my commentary.
How to be mysterious. You might be doing it all wrong, sis. We all know that woman that everyone questions is like, oh my gosh, I really want to know more about her because it draws you in. First things first, you do not have to be the loudest person in the room. Mysterious women draw attention to themselves. They usually have good posture. They usually mind their business. They usually keep to themselves and start conversations that are very intentional. Second thing is, mysterious women, we don't tell our business all out in the streets, especially very fast. We leave a lot for interpretation, not to be tricksters, but just to make them wonder. Third, switch it up sometimes. We love to show different sides of ourselves, not giving personal, what's it called, shit, I can't talk. See, that was my funny side. Not to give multi-personality disorder, but we like to show different parts of ourselves. Always keep the people on their toes. And don't forget to read today's Bible verse because there are a lot of mysterious women in the Bible. Trust me.
You want to be mysterious? Don't give any information away. Let them leave asking questions in their mind and wanting to talk to you even more because you told them what they wanted, but you told them nothing at the same time. You still gave them interaction because the only reason they really ask you questions is to get interaction. They don't really care about the answer. But since you never gave them the answer, they still don't know anything about you, so they're still interested in you. You know what I mean? You're still a mystery to them. So you gave them what they wanted, basically, to talk to you in a public setting, to laugh at them, to smile at them, to make eye contact with them, but you still never really told them anything. So you're still a mystery. They don't know about you, so therefore you're intriguing, you know? And once you are intriguing to someone, they're going to think about you more because they have so many questions. If you done told this dude your life story on the first time you met, they're probably, oh, she talked too much. Ooh, she tell everything. Oh, there's nothing interesting about her anymore. You know, she's cute, but you know, I'm gonna see what this girl over here is about. She looks mysterious, you know. She looks different, you know. She looks captivating. You don't tell men everything. Never. If you're answering questions directly and giving them all that information, that's not being mysterious.
To be a mysterious woman, men love it because they feel like it's so much to you. It's very intriguing. It's like reading a new book and not knowing what the next page hold. Okay, so today, girlies, you start being mysterious. Hey girlies, welcome back to another Talks with Dyor. If this is your first time here, welcome to the party. My name is Joshia Murray. I'm the author of the dating books Pass Me the Wine as well Pass Me the Vodka, and those are available for instant download on my website as well. They are available for purchase on Amazon. So let's get into some things. So girlies, there's a chapter in my book, right, Pass Me the Vodka, and its title is The Man Eater. One of the traits of a man eater is being a mysterious woman, okay? And in this chapter where I talk about the man eater, I teach you to take your power back. You hear me? Take your power back from men, and you be in charge of the whole dating thing. Come on, right? So with that being said, I am going to teach you how to be a mysterious woman. The reason that we find mystery so attractive is because as humans, we're just naturally nosy, okay? All right, so we are always intrigued by things that are new to us. A person that has mystery, or a woman that has mystery, always comes across as something new. And I'm going to tell you some things that you can do to come across as more mysterious. Okay, one of the first things is remain calm. One of the things I'm learning how to do now in life is be calm. Be calm in situations that are beyond my control, and be calm in situations that I have put myself in, okay? To be a calm woman is that in the midst of a storm and chaos, you always maintain like just a poker face, right? Calm people are very mysterious because they go against what the natural reaction would be for many persons in many different situations, okay? So one of the first things that you can start to do right now to be a mysterious woman is remain calm. Number 2, don't overshare your life on social media. As much presence as I have on social media, there are a lot of things persons don't know about me. There are a lot of things about my family. I don't really put my family on social media. I don't really put my career on social media. I don't put my relationship status on social media, although I have a very strong social media presence. And I do that because I don't like to overshare. Oversharing gives persons more attempts to put their energy on you, and that's why I protect myself from those things. So things that are really dear to me, I would not put on social media, okay? And one of the things is, as a woman, you shouldn't want to always put every single person that you're dating on your social media page, okay? I think people think I still with my ex-fiance from 5 years ago because I think that is the only man that you probably seen on my social media. But you do not overshare on social media. Things that you don't share on social media, like your finances, unless like you're in that business of teaching people about finances or teaching people how to make money. So finances, relationships, your problems, don't bring it to social media if you want to be a mysterious woman, okay? 3, to be a mysterious woman, you have to avoid drama. Okay, so I am a woman, I avoid drama. Anytime drama come to me. I don't go to drama, okay? And it's very seldomly things like that happen. To be a mysterious woman, avoid drama at all costs. Like I ain't rowing, I ain't arguing, I ain't going back and forth in the comments. I ain't doing all of that, okay? And that's how you keep your mystery, because that's another that links with what I said earlier. Be calm. To be calm is a discipline. You learn that. You strengthen that to be calm. So don't get yourself mixed up in drama in real life, drama in social media, drama. I avoid it. Controversial, even down to controversial topics, I avoid, because I am not a woman that is about drama and tea. I don't know what number I on. I think I on number 5. Mysterious women keep their emotions in check. So I went through a situation recently where I did not like how the situation made me feel, and I cried. And as I was talking to my friend about it, I said, I'm acknowledging how I feel, right? I'm going to cry, I'm going to feel how I need to feel about the situation, and then I'm going to let it go. That's how you keep your emotions in check. So I'm not drowning my emotions. I'm not suppressing my emotions. I'm not allowing my emotions to take over me. I'm giving myself time to feel. And I think that's another feminine trait, to feel and understand your emotions. So I want to feel what I'm going through and how I'm going through it. As a woman, you have to keep your emotions in check. So if something doesn't make me feel good, I wouldn't deal with it in that particular mindset. I would take away what I need to take away from that situation and then reintroduce myself again. And that keeps mystery to you, okay?
So since the internet has been going on for the last 10 years, we have seen a lot of people oversharing everything about their lives. And it's kind of like, okay, but are you going to not share everything? And being mysterious, it's not like you can't share nothing at all. It's just more of hold some things back. Not everybody in the whole world needs to know everything. And I used to be that person where I used to have to tell people my story, or I have to use to like just insert myself in things that I really didn't need to insert myself into. And it's like, what you need to be telling people this stuff for? Or why did you do that? Sometimes holding things back and just knowing when your presence is needed, knowing when to speak about, to answer those questions, whatever the case may be, is more beneficial for you, because not everybody needs to know and not everybody actually cares at the same thing. That's one thing I heard Les Brown said. He said, nobody cares. And people just want to be nosy. And why give them so much power and energy in knowing everything about you? We all know those women that would just literally just start talking to you about their whole life story. We're at a Walmart. We're at Target. I'm just trying to find me some new drawers. And you're talking to me about some random stuff, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't even had my coffee yet. Now, I wasn't that extreme, but we all know those type of women. And it was just like, why are you sharing so much to me? I'm just such a stranger. Sometimes, people just need to, talk about it. Okay, that's fine. But all the time, no.
How can women be more mysterious in life?
The number one advice I would give is you don't have to tell them your whole backstory, your whole life. I used to be that person. I felt I have to tell you my whole backstory, all my mistakes, everything I've ever done. And you just give too much of yourself, I would say keep some of your stuff. Like, I'm a strong believer in not praying in secret, but like not letting everything come out of your mouth for everyone to hear. So even certain prayers, I won't pray out loud, I'll keep it to myself, confess between me and God. It's not that you're reserved or you're sneaky or something like that. You're keeping stuff. Yes. It's not necessarily that, but it's like once you work hard to transform yourself as a woman specifically, you don't really have to go back in the place. It's like, if God can take it and forget it and throw it out there, like, I don't need to revive it, because humans don't forget. They're not as forgiving.
No.
And even if they love you, they still can have their own judgments, even if they love you.
Here's one of the biggest things that can make you less attractive. And if you're a woman who's specifically trying to step more into her feminine side, then you're going to want to listen to this thing, because this is something that can really affect you getting into that feminine energy. So one of the biggest things that can make you less attractive is oversharing everything. And I know that in this day and age that we're in, with social media, with everything, it's very easy to just get caught up in trying to share every single aspect of your life. But there's also nothing wrong with still remaining a mystery. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to share things and tell people things, but there's just something that's very attractive and just very alluring to somebody who is mysterious. You don't always have to post your next moves. You don't always have to post every single little thing that you're doing. Sometimes not posting those things actually allows you to just be more attractive, because it shows people that not everybody has access to you. And that in itself is a very attractive trait.
This is how you can stay mysterious while hanging out with people to increase your desirability. I call it the mystery box method. The first thing you need to do is shut your mouth. Stop talking. Stop oversharing. Stop spilling your guts and your feelings, and just shut up. You make the mistake of thinking that you talking about yourself is making someone feel closer to you. It's not. The only way to make someone feel closer to you is by having them talk about themselves to you. You need to ask questions, and a lot of them. Trust me, if you're asking the right questions in the right way, in the right order, there will never be a shortage of things you can ask someone and information you can gather. Because the more you get them talking, the more information you're gathering, the more you can position yourself to have that particular person see you in the light that you intend them to see you, in the best light possible. And when you know how to position yourself, you can make it subtle so it looks like this is the genuine you, or you can just have them stumble upon the exact side of you that would go perfect for what it is they desire most in a person.
How to be mysterious when you talk a lot, have Gemini placements, and are really open. 1, when something interrupts your conversation with another person, don't start off where you left at. Change the topic completely or ask them a question. Now, if you're easily distracted, this is probably what's gonna end up happening anyways. When you do it more intentionally, people start to know a lot of surface level things about you because you never really go into detail. Secondly, if someone asks you a question that you don't want to answer with information that you would rather share. For example, if someone was like, how was your weekend? And I didn't feel like talking about my weekend, I'd be like, oh, it was really nice, but my morning was amazing. And then I'd go on a tangent about that. Lastly, if someone is talking to you and they ask you another question about it, just say it's a secret or I can't tell you. I swear to God, whenever I tell people this, it starts eating them up inside. Am I a villain? Maybe, but like the best kind.
The hype around being a mysterious girl is not about like no one ever knowing anything about you ever at all. It's about being known by people, but also at the same time being unknowable in the sense that not every one of your moves is documented or disclosed or out in the open. Like, you don't need to be silent and stoic for yourself to be mysterious. You just need to know when your presence is needed, when your words are needed, when your actions are needed. Because not every single time that you have a thought or want to be somewhere, you should be somewhere, and I live by that. Because although cool, mysterious girls are invited to certain things, they're not always gonna go, because sometimes it's better to just sit it off. Sometimes it's better to just read a book, do a face mask, take a shower, and go to bed early, even though theoretically you could have been there. That is what keeps the mystery, not like being so silent and absent all the time. It's knowing when, how, and where. Because when you're there, baby, you're there. But when you're not, people are thinking, because you're not like, oh, I'm not here because XYZ, and then like posting about it so people remember you. You're doing your own thing, but you'll be back. But you're doing your own thing.
One of the best things you can be on your Instagram story is vague and mysterious. I'm talking about not tagging who you went to brunch with, not tagging the city you're visiting, just posting cryptic little snapshots of your day and let them wonder, is she doing those things alone? Is she in Croatia? In my wildest fantasies, those are the questions people are asking because I'm not tagging or adding anything when I post. And you know what? It's not all fantasy, babe, because I will post photos from some hike I did and check my inbox. People are in there. Where is this? What trail is this? What's the alt trail's name? And then we have a brief but generative discussion. Maybe they want to come with me next time. The curiosity was eating them up enough to ask. And now they're invested and they're on the hook. They're liable to be inculcated in the next time I do that thing. Sometimes how it goes. But here's what I'll say is, like, you should not be making that information so readily available. We are quickly and escalatingly losing our ability to communicate with each other, to ask strangers for directions, to reach out into the void for connection. By not tagging these things, you are doing these people a favor because you are encouraging them to exercise their social muscles. It's the lightest lift of all time. It takes a pinky finger to DM someone, but still. Some of us are blocked enough that we think it's like embarrassing or like exposing to like be in someone's DMs. No, get up on in there. People are not posting to have you not respond. This is a thread that I will pull on forever, and a train of thought I will be chewing away on until eternity. There's too much information at our fingertips to Google. Let people wonder. Let people sit in mystery. Oh, what's going on with her?
Okay, if you want to be that mysterious, healthy, ambitious girl, I can definitely show you a couple tips on how. I'm not saying I'm no expert or nothing, but I've definitely come a long way from being very naive and very stupid. So I'm gonna just tell you what I learned. Okay, for one, do not be posting everywhere that you go. Anything that you do, like, relax on that. I would heavily even suggest taking breaks on social media. My problem was I always thought I need to record everything where I'm at just so people could see where I was. But as you get older, it's actually pretty stupid because it gives the impression that you care about what everybody else thinks about what you're doing. And that's not attractive to be desperate. So in reality, the opposite of that is to not care what anybody thinks and don't post anything. So anytime that you get the idea to post something that you isn't really that serious on your Snapchat or your Instagram or whatever, really think to yourself, do I really need to post this Justin LeBoy post? Like, is it really that serious? Because what is it actually doing? Like, think about it. Like, what is you actually doing right now? What do you accomplish? And again, also mysterious comes with just not telling everybody where you at, what you doing, that you need to be somewhere with everybody all the time. Like, just be by yourself more. But being mysterious also comes with you having your own goals and you having to do what you want. In reality, you move like that when you just have things you would like to do in life that doesn't revolve around everybody else. So you're going to be automatically pushed in that direction to just do things by yourself and be a little isolated. And these types of traits is not just something you can be in one moment, bro. Like, it's literally just you changing the way that you perceive the world and how you act with the world for the betterment of your own health. So it does have a good connotation to it, and it does sound nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be a little mysterious. But, okay, it comes at a cost.
Okay, Rych Babes, so I have a few tips for you to become more mysterious and become more intriguing to other people, whether you're dating, whether you're in an environment at work. This can help even on social media. Tip number 1, share selectively. Only reveal what you are comfortable with and what is aligned with your values. Keep some aspects of your life private and let people wonder. Also, it makes your words carry more weight when you do speak. Tip number 2, practice the art of listening. Instead of oversharing, ask questions and show genuine interest in others. This not only shifts the focus away from you, but also make people feel valued and heard, which adds more charm to you. I know for a fact that I became more of an active listener, and stopped talking about myself and talking more about other people. That's actually what I learned in sales, is that stop talking about yourself and start allowing other people to talk about themselves. They're going to see you more likable because people love to hear themselves talk, and people love to talk about themselves. So when you just allow other people to talk about themselves and you just listen and smile and nod your head and say, and give cues that you're actually listening, I'm telling you, that stuff works. It works when you're trying to make some sales, when you're trying to do a whole lot of things, when you're trying to become friends with somebody. I don't know. It really does work, because at the end of them talking, they're going to be like, oh, wow, like, you're really cool. They'll be like, yeah, of course I'm really cool. Like, you ain't even say a damn word, but you've just been listening to them the entire time. Okay. The next tip is embracing the power of silence. Now, we all talked about the power of silence before in my previous video. Sometimes the most powerful things you can say is nothing at all. Silence can speak value, especially when paired with a confident demeanor. Okay, this is a glow up channel. So we're not just going to talk about our issues, we're going to talk about how to glow up. And one of the main things is to remain silent. Depending on the situation, silence can make you look good, girl. Tip number 4, maintain a bit of unpredictability. Don't be too available. Don't be too predictable. Okay? Keeping people on their toes adds a little bit of mystery and make you more interesting. This can go in so many different aspects, including dating, taking a break on social media, friends. I mean, just a whole different thing. So you don't always want everybody to know your every move, right? Okay, so tip number 5, let your actions speak. Oh my gosh, yes. Showing more through your actions than your words. This leaves people guessing and make you appear more confident and composed. Like, pretty much on the low, don't say anything until it's done. I don't understand why you guys are always going around here telling everybody, oh yeah, I'm about to go to school, Just pop out at just pop out the graduation. Maybe your small few circle friends, they need to know that you're at school, or that you're getting that certification, or whatever the case may be, or that you started your business, or whatever. Just hold on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wait a second. Or you got a new job, or you got a new car. Hold on. Don't be online telling people, y'all, I'm looking to get a new car. Should I get the red one or the blue one? Just pop out. Pop out. And the thing is, you don't need validation from the audience. You don't need validation from your followers. You don't need validation from other people. When you're saying that you're popping out with something like a brand new car, a certification, or whatever the case may be, that means that you are so confident within yourself, okay, that you could make your own fucking decision. To say, you know what, I'm smart enough to go out here and do this thing, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get it done. So I'm gonna set my goal quietly. I'm going to go ahead and get it done. And then once it is set in stone, such as you buying a house, like that takes a long, tedious process. So once you're done, and once you got that house, once you got that sold sign on in your hand, take that picture and post it. Everybody can be like, oh shit, like, I shouldn't even be cussing on here. Like, they could be like, what? You bought yourself a new house? Yeah, don't tell everybody what you're doing. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. I don't know if you follow me on my Instagram, but it is the real Bella Dyor on my Instagram and my TikTok. And I literally just pop out of nowhere with my Google certification for digital marketing and e-commerce. Baby, I graduated 10 years ago. But I'm still going to school. I didn't have to tell everybody that I'm studying and I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what I'm studying. But I popped out with my whole certification in my hand. So that right there, that's that section was just a little bit more longer, because I see y'all do that all the time, and I'll be like, why would you tell people ahead of time? And sometimes when you tell people your blessings before it happened, it don't happen, right? All right. And of course, we were just talking about social media. So therefore, tip number 6 is being mindful on social media presence. Don't overshare online. Keep some parts to your life offline and maintain that air of mystery. Like, even when I do post my children on Instagram, I don't show their faces. I show them amongst other kids. Like, no, that's not what we ought to do. I don't talk about my personal relationships, like whether or not I'm dating, because I ain't anyway, but you know what I'm saying? And even if I was, you don't know about it. All you see on my Instagram, TikTok is just me just doing other stuff, like barely talking about my personal life. And if I do, it is significant to something that's going to help my rich babes. It has nothing to do with me just wanting to overshare. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be aligned with something that is going to be beneficial, not just out here talking about some just Bama stuff. Like, what? Like, what? I hate when y'all do that. Like, I'll be online and just be sharing everything. I'll be like, why would you share that? Why would you tell the whole world that what? Okay. Okay, so tip number 7 is use body language more effectively. Sometimes a look or a gesture can say more than words, right? So you have to master your nonverbal communication to enhance your mysterious vibe. So don't out here having a little a bitch resting face, okay? But yeah, I'm not even going. we gotta talk more about body language moving forward, because some of y'all, I'd be like, what's going on? And number 8 is to keep your goals in place of yourself. But we already talked about that as well. Not everybody needs to know your next move. Keeping your ambitions private, you like not only protect your energy but also maintain all of that intrigue. Like, come on, y'all, come on. Lastly, just like being mysterious doesn't mean being cold or distant, okay? So don't act like that. It's about holding onto your power by not giving everything away. When you maintain an air of mystery, you exclude like confidence, sexiness, self-control, self-respect, qualities, right, that naturally attract other people. So, rich babe, let's keep them guessing. Stay true to yourself and let your mystery be a part of your glow up journey. Okay? Because what we not going to do out here is just be out here just spilling water. Okay? Just spilling water everywhere. So, this concludes the Lord, I am so done with this conclude the video. Rich Babes, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and also comment down below. I really appreciate all of that. And also, Rich Babes, now you're able to submit any of your stories to be anonymously reviewed on this channel for myself and also the audience to weigh in on your situation, your experience, your issue, whatever. Understanding this is not professional advice, this is just suggestions. We're just having conversation, okay? So if you would like to, it is a link down below in the description box. So with that being said, my Rich Babes, I will see you next time.